Good day, everybody. How are you all? Today we are going to solve a quadratic equation. So I'll share my computer screen with you. Says solve 7x squared plus, so if let's see if I can, yes, plus 3 over 8x minus 5 by 2. So let me write that thing again. Solve 7x squared plus 3 over 8x minus 5 over 2 is 0. Now you notice the 7x squared has nothing in the denominator. That means it has 1. Whereas the second term, 3 over 8, 8 in the denominator. The third term, minus 5 over 2, 2 in the denominator. So we have to reduce everything to a common denominator or a common factor between 1, 2, and 8. So we know 2 times 4 is 8 and 1 times 8 is 8. So we will make 8 as the common denominator. So when we do that, in the first term, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 8. 1 times 8, x squared. The next term is already 8 in the denominator plus 5/8x minus, I have to multiply by denominator by 4 to make it 8. 2 times 4 is 8, and therefore I multiply the numerator also by 4. So is equal to 0. So this becomes 56 by 8 x squared plus 3/8x minus 20 over 8 equal to 0. You notice 8 is the common denominator. So what I can do in order to remove 8 is multiply, because it's 56 divided by 8. All of the terms are divided by 8. I do the opposite operation, which is multiplication. So I multiply by 8 on both sides of the equation. So 56 by 8x squared plus 3 by 8x minus 20 by 8 is equal to 0 times 8. And this is also 8 multiplied by. Now, when I multiply by 8 on the left-hand side of the equation, all the 8s in the denominator cancel with 8 in the numerator. So I am left with 56x squared plus 3x minus 20 is equal to 0 times 8 is 0. Okay, so this is what I get. Okay. Now I will use the quadratic equation formula to solve this equation. So let me create some space. So my common form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. And the solution for that equation using the quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Okay. So if I compare apples to apples, the coefficient of x squared in my equation, which is a in the common form, a is 56. Okay, coefficient of x, which is bx in the common form, my coefficient of x is 3. So b is equal to 3. And what is my c, the constant term? Do not forget the negative sign. It is negative 20. So I will substitute all these values in the equation for solution for x. So x is equal to b is 3, so it is minus 3 plus minus b square is 3 square minus 4. My a is 56. My c is minus 20. Okay, divided by 2. Oops. I'll write it again. So minus 3 plus minus, I do the square root, b square is 3 square, minus 4, my a is 56, my c is minus 20. And that will be divided by 2 times a is 2 times 56. Okay, so x is equal to minus 3 plus minus, now 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9, and there are two minus sign, minus 4 with a minus 20. So the negative sign, two minuses make it positive, and 4 times 56 times 20, you can use your calculator, it is 4480. And that is divided by 2 times 56 is 112. Okay. Now, if you use your calculator, again, you have minus 3 plus minus square root of 4489 divided by 112. So, let me create some space and you will see my x is then, one of the possible solution of x is minus 3 plus square root of 4489 divided by 112. The other solution for x is minus 3 minus square root of 4489 divided by 112. Okay. So now we have to use the calculator. Okay. Square root of 4489, if you use the calculator, is 67. So minus 3 plus 67 divided by 12. And this one is x equal to minus 3 minus 67 divided by 112. Okay. So this x is 67 minus 3 is 64 over 12. And this x is minus 70 over 212. Okay. Now we look for common factor. This is 112, not 112. So this x, if I take out the common factor, is this is 8 times 8 is 64 divided by 8 times 14 is 112. And this x is, if I take out the common factor, is minus 7 times 10. And this is minus 7 or 7 times 6. 7 times 16. 7 times 16 is 112. So if I create some more space, I will take out the common factors for both x, and I will be left with x equal to the 8 cancels in the numerator and the denominator. So you have 8 over 14, which can be further reduced by taking out the common factor of 2 is 4 over 7. And this x is minus 10 over 16 because the 7 in the numerator and denominator, they cancel, which is by further taking out the common factor is minus 5 over 8. Minus 5 over 8. Let me write it clearly. So that is minus 5 over 8. So finally, what are my solutions? So x is minus 5 over 8. I write the smaller value first because it's negative, comma 4 over 7. So to summarize what I did, let me move up a little bit. The original equation was 7x squared plus 3 by 8x minus 5 over 2. So I wrote as 7x squared is 7 by 1x squared plus 3 by 8x minus 5 by 2 is equal to 0. So the common factor between 1, 8, and 2 is 8. So therefore, I will make the lowest common denominator as 8. So 1 in the first term in the denominator has to be multiplied by 8. Similarly, the numerator has to be multiplied by 8 also to keep the original term. Next one is originally 3 by 8. It stays 3 by 8. And the next term in the denominator is 2 multiplied by 4. To make it 8, also multiply the numerator by 4. Okay. Why are you doing simultaneously numerator and denominator? Because then the original term does not change, because 4 over 4 is 1. So bottom line, you have 7 times 8 is 56 by 8x squared plus 3 8x minus 20 over 8. Now we will multiply by 8 on both sides. So 8 times 56 over 8x squared plus 3 over 8x minus 20 over 8 in the left-hand side is equal to 0 times 8. Now, in the left-hand side, the denominator has 8, and I'm multiplying by 8. So 8 in the numerator will cancel with 8 in the denominator. So all the 8 in the denominator will vanish. So I'll be left with 56x squared plus 3x minus 20 equal to 0 times 8 is 0. Now I will compare with the standard form of quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, whose solution is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac by 2a. So I will make the a compare apples to apples. The coefficient of x squared in my equation a is equal to 56. Coefficient of x is b, which is equal to 3. And the constant term c is minus 20. I substitute those values, a, b, and c, in the solution. X equal to minus b is minus 3 plus minus 3 square b square minus 4ac is 4 times 56 minus times minus 20. So it's minus 3 plus minus square root of 9. And there are two negative signs, minus 4 and minus 2, which will make it positive. And I use the calculator. 4 times 56 times 20 is 4480. Now I add 9. So it becomes minus 3 plus minus square root of 4489. So I separate the two solutions. One is minus 3 plus square root of 4489 divided by 12. The other is x equal to minus 3 minus square root of 4489 divided by 112. So I use the calculator. Square root of 4489 is 67. So the first solution is minus 3 plus 67 divided by 12. And the second solution is minus 3 minus 67 divided by 112. This should be 112. Let me fix that. This is not 12. This is 112. Okay. So the first solution is 67 minus 3, 64 over 112. And the second solution, x is equal to minus 70 over 112. Then I write the factors for 64, 8 times 8. Factors for 112 is 8 times 14. My goal is to cancel the 8 in the numerator and denominator. So I'm left with 8 over 14 as the first solution, which can be further simplified by taking out the common factor of 2 from the numerator and denominator as 4 over 7. And 70 can be factored as 7 times 10 and 112 as 7 times 16. So I cancel the common term 7 in the numerator and denominator to get the second x value as minus 10 over 16, which if I remove the common factor of 2 from the numerator and denominator, it becomes minus 5 over 8. So what are my two solutions? X is equal to minus 5 over 8 and x equal to 4 over 7. So these are the two solutions to the given quadratic equation. I will stop here today. If you have any question or comment, do not hesitate to write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you like this video, please share with your friends. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button on the bottom right corner. And I'll be back tomorrow with another interesting problem, another interesting solution. Please do not forget to check out my channel, which has solved all kinds of math problems just for you. I want to help you to become the best in math. Again, thanks for watching. Do not forget to check me out tomorrow. Take care. Have a nice day. See you next time. Take care. Bye.